record on the. Greetings, everybody. I'm Gina Cole, author of Psychic Skills for Magic and Witchcraft. And I am here today with Christy Mann, who is the owner of the Metaphysical Newspaper. And Christy has agreed to do this interview with me so that we can let you, the readers and followers, know there's actually a pagan newspaper out there. And I mean, this is exciting. So, Christy, what's the history of this newspaper?
Hi, Kat. Thanks for having me on and for letting me be a part of this growth and magical development with you. I'm excited to be here. The Metaphysical Times Newspaper is a pagan metaphysical newspaper. It has been around since December of 2020 was the first issue. It was formerly owned and created by Terry Ireland up in Idaho Falls, Idaho. She created it. It was a passion project for her. Let's, do something unique and different to get some business into the heart of downtown Idaho Falls. And the newspaper was what came about, and it was a hit. Nice. It was great. It was big for her. It did really, really well. It took off. Within her first year, she expanded from just her, little local area of Idaho Falls to include readers from Washington State to Ireland.
Wow.
One of the writers, Shashi Kadapa, is in India. He was on, and he's been brilliant and has stayed on with us. And he's writing some really great, really interesting interpretations from ancient Sanskrit in our culture corner. So I mean, we've grown. We took over. We purchased the business from her in February of 2022. And we've kind of tried to shift it into a little bit of a different direction to where it's not just created to benefit the shops in downtown Idaho. Our intent is to help grow businesses all around the world. There are pagans everywhere. We all kind of click some way, somehow, and we're kind of a conduit for making that connection happen. That's kind of our mission is just being that conduit. We don't know. The universe doesn't tell us, okay, well, we're going to make this connection with this person today to this person over here. We put the content out, and whoever it brings together, it brings together.
Well, so that's wonderful. And that brings me to my next question about the mission statement of the newspaper.
Mission statement. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Our ultimate goal at Metaphysical Times LLC is to connect people and get them working and living together peacefully and productively. Magic happens truly when people work together towards common goals that they believe in and want to be a part of. That's us in a nutshell.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I am excited to be a part of helping to network this and spread it around and get the word out. You had mentioned that you had a gentleman in India writing some things. What other kind of content does the paper have?
We have a tarot card reading, a monthly inspirational guidance reading that's provided to us by Nixie Vale out of the UK. We have a lot of the articles that are written by members of our team. Emily writes and does a lot of interviews and, the one-on-one contacts with people. Rick does things, book reviews, movie reviews. We do a lot of interviews with new business owners to help promote, their businesses. There's some advertising spaces where a business can, pay to rent a space in the newspaper and put up an image with some text on it that drives business right to them. And then we've got like little fun things. There's a kindness calendar where every day of the month there's an opportunity to be kind to someone. It's kind of like, give a stranger a flower, things like that. Just things that put smiles on people's faces. as a method of encouraging people to be kind to each other. And we get that calendar from the kindness, what's it called? Random Acts of Kindness Foundation.
Oh, nice.
So we are able to use their kindness calendar in our newspaper. And then we have like a crossword puzzle for that mental stimulation. You know, I mean, you wouldn't be a holistic provider of helping people holistically if you don't include the little bit of brain challenge. So that's in there. We've got a Bard's Corner. We list musicians and with tour dates and free downloads of music. There's all kinds of stuff in the newspaper. And then, you know, the articles from different cultures. Shashi just writes for our Culture Corner, and it's all about Hinduism and different aspects that where it shows where we pull together, but it also shows where we differ and where things, but it's all, you know, it's all interconnected. And I love that about the whole thing is just, it's beautiful to me.
That is beautiful. That's very touching. That's exciting that there, you know, we lost Witchvox quite a while ago, you know, and it's very exciting that you folks are kind of picking up that mantle a little bit, you know, and we certainly, for anyone who's seeing this, we certainly need folks to share this and spread it around so that we can get that information out there. I understand that you have a website where people can either place an ad in the paper or submit articles. You want to tell me about the website?
The website is kind of our connection hub. Everything that we do can be done on the website, from purchasing or renting ad space to becoming a distributor of the newspaper, and even becoming a subscriber. And you can submit articles to the newspaper, all at metaphysical-times.com.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then you mentioned something about becoming a distributor. What is that?
That's somebody who buys copies in advance at a major discount. It's currently 40%. And then you can sell those copies through your metaphysical shop on your website. Anywhere you can sell something, you can drive traffic back to our website to purchase it directly from us. But we're also working on setting things up so that paid subscribers can subscribe through you. And then you put their information into the system and they get their copies automatically sent from us. And you make a portion of that sale.
Wow, that's nice. Not too many people offer something like that. That's for sure. So
it's set up to try and encourage people to work with us to grow our reach and help us earn what we need to keep printing copies, to keep sending copies, to keep our staff fed and able to do their work for us. So
yes, poor pagans. That is such, it's a cliche, but wow, so true. And I understand that in the future, as the paper grows, that there may even be an option later to pay your contributors. Is that correct?
We are looking at a part of the reason for making so many of the changes that we've made recently is so that we can get to a point where we have the funds already built up to be able to pay our writers more than a few cents a word. As a freelance writer, understanding that, you know, every bit helps. We also understand that the people who write for us, this is like their life. This is their entire purpose, their entire being. And so we're really trying to work toward getting to a point where we save up for a period of time so that when we are able to get back to it come January of 2022 or 2023, we're able to pay a better wage. 5 cents a word is it's decent, but it's not enough. It's not enough to keep somebody going, and we know that. And so we're trying to take time now to build up with a pause in that payment to get to the point where we can pay salaries, or we can pay, you know, at a better rate. For a shorter word count. We want to be, we're a 16-page newspaper. It's limited space and we're global. We've got people that want to write from all over the place. A 12 to 1500 word article is going to take up too much and we're going to not be able to put some people in. We can't have that. And so it's been a really tough decision to make, but I think one that's really going to be, put us in a better position to do a better job come the first of the year.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You certainly have great plans for the newspaper. And I hope that through our collaboration, that we are able to help in that endeavor. I just want folks out there to know that Christy and I both are very big on collaboration and networking and supporting the Pagan network in general, the greater Pagan community across the world. And anything that we can do towards that end, we certainly will do that. And again, Christy, your website is?
Metaphysical-times.com.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. And you all can reach me at Earth Witch Cat Gina Cole on Facebook or catginacole.com for my books, my blogs, and anything else. And Christy, thank you for joining me today. I know it was kind of short, but that's okay. We will be doing more of these in the future. So have a blessed day, sweets.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you to all the viewers and readers.